This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Buffalo Bills and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. From the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Into the air right away is Allen. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Josh Jones. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40. Yard line. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 44 yards. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for two.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Allen will try to throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. The Bills say they have it, and they do. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, G. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Cook will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Come on.
Incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25.
jump. 58, Mike. Top low 18. 58.
Now Gino on first down.
Been a long day for you.
Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Gino now to throw, escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Gino. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 31. Throwing again is Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Come on, QB, come on. 58, right over there, right over there.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
19 Lions.
Back to Walker on first down. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Check, street, check, go.
2nd down and goal. Smith. Forced out to his left. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. And that right there has to be one of the toughest plays for a quarterback. I mean, he rolled left, threw it all the way back to the right side, maybe a little ill-advised.
That was very simply a no, he did not do that, did he? Yes, he did, because he went all the way to one side, threw it all the way back against the grain, and was successful.
And I guess when it's a touchdown, probably won't hear many complaints in the film room.
Now, he'll get a plus on his grade sheet, but also get a little note, don't do that again.
Be careful. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 14. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
The mic. Rock 57. Crunch time, defense.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. This is caught inside the 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Seahawks are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
The Smith's throw into the hands of Lockett. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him, 15 big yards. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap for Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st and 10, Smith. That completes it again to Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. I got it. Bang, 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 bang.
Hey, watch it.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check. Hurt.
Check 52. Check.
Now here's Goodwin with it on the jet sweep. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Up the middle, here's Walker. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
QB's up. Watch QB's up. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Pick the edge, pick the edge. Go, go.
Viking 18.
Switch gears.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Didn't quite get the touchdown, but now they're really knocking on the door.
And if you're the play caller, now you're thinking to yourself, what is your sequence? Because you're not just thinking one play here just in case. You're looking ahead as well. I wonder if he's just thinking 3 power plays at max to get the ball in the end zone.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
They hand off to their big tight end, and he will not be denied. Into the end zone, touchdown Seahawks. Will Dissly in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. A fairly short kick from the 40. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. It's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is. But to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Smith going to look to throw right away. And his first pass is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Tight end right. 3 down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Smith, he's got his big tight end, Fant. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Throwing on third down, Smith. Goodwin able to haul it in. Touchdown. Marquise Goodwin. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Here we go.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Check it back. Check it back. Kill.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
57 the mic. 57 the mic.
11 MT.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Shot.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
Here we go.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Check.
11.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow.
Big series right here.
Buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
11 MT. Shot.
Y'all playing.
Ready. Shot.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Steps away to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
12.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
12.
To the air again, Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Burrow looking to pass. Flush to his right. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, 41 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he showed why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Eluding the pressure right. To Mixon on the check down. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
11.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 45 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Flushed out right. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Burrow will throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Mixon is in. Touchdown, Bengals. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go. He's got room at the 30, and he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Smith. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. The extra point now coming from Myers. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
56, right there, 56. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy?
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. First down. Here's Burrow. Dancing to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he gets going to take off and run for yardage, but what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Being chased out left. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Burrow on first down. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's a run with Mixon. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear him now. 3rd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
11 MT. 12.
Now they send a man in motion right. Burrow going for it on 4th. Flush to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 30. 10, 5. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Will Dissly punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Now Myers for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Pulls it in at the 13. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Higgins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
56.
Now it's Burrow. Forced out to his left. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. The Bengals going to use. The second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Let's go. 11. Let's go. 11. Here we go. Back. 57 to Mike.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
11, Thomas.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 30 yards there.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense. But on game day, they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
11 MT tight. 11 MT tight.
Check 25.
Now Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Jamar Chase. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
And that is caught for the 2 points. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
Trap 60.
Now Gino. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Smith. Going right back to Fant. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Strong right. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
Throwing now is Gino. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. These 2 teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinator. Defensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
He's tight on the right.
70 Timberwolves.
Walker with another carry. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Let's go, defense. Let's get on the field, defense.
This complete to Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Hey. 4 down.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Noah Fant with a catch on the crossing route. Touchdown! Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Here we go.
2nd down and 3.
Right there, 56.
11 MT, 11 MT.
56, the mic, boys, 56. Check, 56.
12.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
56. Mike's 56.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
Here we go.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
12, 12, 12.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
12, 12, 12.
Pull it together.
Now it's Burrow. And that one complete once again to hit. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So it's a turnover there on the lost fumble, and this 3rd quarter could not really have started worse.
I think that's a great observation because this was a close game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football. This game, it can get away from them pretty quickly if their defense doesn't step up right here.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Let's go now. 19 Chargers, 19 Chargers. And as as they come to the line. They will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 56 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Smith.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll give it up to the big man Walker. And he couldn't quite get there.